Hello, hockey fans of all ages, shapes, and sizes. Tonight, wild hair, don't care. Um, can a goalie win a Vezina on an absolutely terrible team? So the Sharks have shown signs of life lately, but I believe they have the most shots against at 37 in the entire NHL. The Bruins battle in Beantown tonight. Sharks' first game of the road trip. The Bruins are teeing up shots like the Sandbagger International tonight. So I think that shots are 2-1. There's a lot of mainstay commentators talking about Blackwood as a trade candidate, and I would say like for the Sharks, geez, like hold on to that asset. When you got shout out to Will Smith and John Leonard there in the crowd tonight in Boston, a couple of Boston College beauties there. Yeah, so this game has been pretty gritty, and I want to say talk about some stuff in minor hockey where our coaches would say if a guy would fake an injury and they'd call him a possum, playing possum because they wanted to stall the timer. I remember playing in a major tournament. This team from Chicago only had like 8 or 9 skaters, and we had a full bench of like 15, 16, like 15 guys and a goalie, right? Yeah, like basically they were running through every team in the tournament, and our coaches said before, like, these guys are going to play possum and waste time and try and get in your head, play psychological games and stuff. We smoked them. But it was our sheer effort. Like, I think in that warm up, I want to say that our coaches had us do wind sprints back and forth against the boards, like as a sheer intimidation tactic. I know that's pretty minor amateur hour type stuff, like Miracle on Ice or things like that, where you you do those just wind sprints against the boards. But honestly, we're flexing a bit, like, hey, we're gonna outwork you guys and bury you. So I want to say that Marchand, obviously doing his rat-like things against the Sharks tonight. I can't even believe he gets away with so much stuff, honestly. Like, the guy's a skilled player, and he's like a Claude Lemieux or whatever. You love him on your team, but like some of the dirty stuff he does is pretty reprehensible. Like with Burrows, or I guess that Lilligren one with the can opener was so egregious, but against Burrows, he kind of like hooks him and then he flies into the boards. Could have separated his shoulder, and Marchand's chirping like the Sharks superstar Eklund, who I think will be like if he gets a little bit of weight on, he's a workhorse. He'll be like another Peter Forsberg type player. So, Giovanni Smith got in his ear and said, hey, like, this is our superstar, our future. Like, you don't do that. And, buried him into the boards. It was a pretty bad look. And I thought immediately, like, Marchand is a great actor, right? Like, he can throw it out and do these dirty plays, but then he goes down like a sack of potatoes, or like he shot at Normandy, like against the boards. And it was a pretty bad hit. I mean, Giovanni Smith could have got a 5 if he stayed down and was injured, but that's what I'm talking about. This whole possum thing is, you play dead and play hurt, and he gets up and he's like on the power play, right? Or whatever. So I do want to say there's a lot of homer calls and things like that were let go, but there was an interference call on the Duke, and I'll admit, to the referee's credit, they gave Sharks a 5-on-3, which was like the worst 5-on-3 I've ever seen. I think they got no shots. It was terrible. Like, I am quite impressed with Nico Sturm, and he's a gym rat. He's a cardio freak. So, and he's really good in the faceoff dot too. So, I want to say shout out to him for having a great kind of quiet season, being a good leader, probably in the locker room, etc. He's a workhorse. So I respect those guys greatly, and I'm really impressed with Granlund's play and Hoffman too. So I just want to say that I believe that the cardio of the Bruins, they look like they're skating circles around the Sharks, and the Sharks look really, really tired. So I know they're on the road and the Bruins are at home rested, so there is something to that, having a homestand. But the Bruins seem to take away a split second of time from a lot of the play of the Sharks. So having that cardio and all your guys are firing on all cylinders, you're going to wear a team out, and then it's really going to show badly in the second and third period as it is right now. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, kudos to Marner with the hat trick au naturel. Toronto wearing the full visor there. So I think that's it for today. Peace out.